Hello, greetings from wherever you are watching. I welcome you to the next topic, our new topic, our new chapter. So, guys, you have been with me all along, and I really want to appreciate and I hope you are getting something along the lessons that we've been doing. So, guys, without wasting much time, once again, I welcome you all to our new topic of today, that is approximation. Let me write it in caps. So we have approximation, approximation and errors. So I'll make it brief with almost 3 to 4 videos if I've gone too far. So guys, now as the topic itself states, what does the topic state? Approximation and errors. So as the topic itself states, we do approximate and calculate errors. We shall approximate and calculate errors. Mainly, that is what we shall be doing in this topic. Now, in this topic, things like rounding off, truncating a number to various decimal places or significant figures, a student must know. Majorly, you will come across words like truncate. What does it mean? Like I've just talked about it, truncating a number to various decimal places. Now, what does the term truncate refers to? Listen. To truncate a number is to round it off or drop off zeros if it might be less than 0. Alright, let me repeat. To truncate a number is to round it up or round it down without adding if it might be greater than 1 or dropping off zeros if it might be less than 0. Remember, for instance, a number like 28.5.57. If someone asks me to round off this number to nearest one decimal place, then my answer will be 28.5. And if the same number, this same number, someone asks me again that truncate this number to the nearest one decimal place. Oh, I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. To round off 28.57 to the nearest one decimal place, our answer will be 28.6. Our answer will be 28.6. But now, if the same number, someone asked me again that truncate the same number 28.57 to one decimal place. Remember, the word there is to truncate, not to round off. Now, if it is to truncate to the nearest one decimal place, then my answer will be 28.5. I will not round up. Why? Because truncating a number is just to cut off that number. Just cut it off to the given or directed or guided decimal places or maybe significant figures. Right? So let me give you more examples so that you see. Now, you come across something like this. Truncate the following numbers to 5 decimal places. truncate the following numbers to 5 decimal places. And what are we given? 98.364596. That is the first number. And the second number, we are having 4.8806527. The question is, truncate these two numbers to 5 decimal places. 5 decimal places. Now, you come and count. Come and count. So this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So to truncate, I'll have to cut it off to where the fifth decimal ends. So what will be my answer? 98.36459. You just cut it off. You don't round up. Because if we are told we were to round up, then our answer would have been 98.36450. No, 98.3646, then 0. Yeah. So guys, what about 4.806527? To truncate this to 5 decimal places, just come and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You truncate with that point. Then our answer will be 4.80652. That is what we refer to as truncate. We have still some more question. Truncate the following numbers to 2 decimal places. 4.8635. We have 49.87985. We have 0.06371. We have 3.8561. And last we have 104.986. 4.986. Now, if we were to truncate the following numbers to 2 decimal places, then what would have been our answer? You just come and cut it to 2 decimal places, then leave it alone. Just write your answer to that second decimal place. So this we cut it at that point, we have 4.86. Cut it at that point, we have 49.87. Cut it at that point, we have 0.06. Cut it at that point, we have 3.85. Cut it at that point, we have 104.98. Note this, guys. To truncate a number, you do not round up or round down. Still more other example to go. Truncate the following numbers to 3 significant figure. Truncate the following numbers to 3 significant figure. Then we have been given 9.81653. We have 0.0813645. We have 912.321. We have 416.2735. Then last we have 513.84. I hope you understand what a significant number is. Now, starting with the 9.81653, significant number we have 9, 1, 2, 3. So up to there, we have 9.81. Remember, the word is to truncate, and now the significant figure. The significant figure is totally different from rounding, different from decimal places. What is a significant figure? A significant figure is a figure that is one or more than one. A significant figure is a figure that is one or more than one. Zero is not a significant figure. That is the simplest way I can tell you about what a significant figure. Like, okay, zero is a significant figure when it appears. Zero is a significant figure when it appears after a whole number. Zero is a significant figure when it appears after a whole number. Like for instance, you have something like 8.0601. Now those two zeros are significant. They're significant. But what if you have 0.061? This is a zero, this is a zero. Those two zeros aren't significant. If you are to start counting the significant figure, then you would have begin from 6, but not 0. But for this case, 8, 0, 6, 0 together with 1, those are significant figure. So I hope you've understood that. Now, coming to the next part, 0.081365. 0 is not a significant figure. The two zeros aren't significant figure. Now we shall start counting our significant figures from 8. So we have 1, 1, we have 1, 2, 3. And up to that point, we have our 3 significant figure. And our answer will be what, guys? 0.0813. What about this? 912.321. Remember, the term is significant figure. So we have 1, 2, 3. Our answer will be 912. 912. We have 416. Just count 3 significant figure. We shall have 416. The same to 513.84. We shall have 513. Remember, do not forget what a significant figure is. It is totally different from a decimal place, or maybe, yeah, just decimal place. Now listen. But before I give you that, let us continue to the next thing. Now, let us move from that point. Rounding off to various decimal places or significant figures can be done mathematically using a calculator. Did you know that rounding off to various decimal places or giving your answer to various significant figures can be done using a calculator? Did you know that? Ask me how. Then I'll give you the procedure. So let us start to round off to the nearest given significant figure using a calculator. How can someone round a number to the nearest significant figure using a calculator? Let us see how to do that. Now we have our part 1. That is to round off. To round off to the nearest. To the nearest significant figures using a calculator. And remember, guys, this one will help you very much when it comes to giving your answer to various significant figure and you have no idea, like, is this the answer? Like, you just have no idea on how to approach the particular question. But I give you a simpler way, because with the calculator is like you have a phone in an exam room. So number one procedure, press mode 3 times in your calculator. Now, having this in my calculator, we have the mode part here. This is our mode. So press that mode 3 times. So number one procedure, press mode 3 times in your calculator. That is number one procedure. Number two procedure, so after pressing mode 1, 2, 3, then it will display something to do with fixed, science, normal. 1, 2, 3. After pressing the mode, this particular mode here, after pressing the mode 3 times, then it will display something like fixed, science, or psi norm. Fixed, psi norm. So what do I mean? Right now, I've just deleted everything. So let us press mode together 3 times. 1, 2, 3. That is what I mean. Then it will display something to do with the fixed psi norm. That is 1, 2, 3. Because we are looking for a significant figure. That psi that you are seeing there stands for significant figure. Now press 2. Press 2. That is the psi. Which is for significant figure. If you don't know, which is for significant figure. If you don't know. Number 3 procedure. So having this, press 3 down here. Press 3 down here. Press 3. Now, having that, oh, sorry. Press 2, not 3. Press 2, not 3. I'm sorry. So having 2, I'll have that one. I'll have psi, then the range. So number 3, you will get psi. You will get psi. That is a range from 0 to 9. You will get psi, range 0 to 9, which means, remember, listen to me here. You will, after pressing that 2, you will get that thing that I've just shown you, which means to what or how many significant figure have you been asked in the question. Then press, if it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth and so on to significant figure, just press. Then the fourth procedure, then press the number you've been told to express to certain significant figure. So let us have the examples. Let us have the example 4201, 0.3081. We have 9,999. Now, let us have these examples. So, let me come up with a question like this. Round off the following numbers to 5 significant figures. Round off the following numbers to 5 significant figures. Guys, the procedure is the same. Press mode 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then go to number 2, that is psi. And psi stands for significant figure. Press number 2. Now, remember the question asked. Round off the following numbers to 5 significant figure. So that range is actually referring to what range? the range must only be from 0 to 9. That means the range can be to 1 significant figure, 2, 3, up to 9 significant figure, but never 10, never 11. That I've never seen. Now, having 4201 to 5 significant figure. So first of all, when it's still in this format, the calculator is asking to how many significant figure, then you press 5, and it shall display something like this. Now you press your number. So our first number is 4201. So after pressing the number 4201, press an equal sign, the equal button sign, this one. After pressing that one, then it shall display this answer for me. That is what? That is 4.2010 times 10 power 3. That is 4.2010 times 10 power 3. Power 3 is the same as 1000. That is the same as 1000, guys. So 1, 2, 3. So our answer will still be the same. Our answer will not change. It will just be 4201. That is to 5 significant figure. 4201. What about 0.381? 0.3081? Our answer will be still the same, guys. 0.3 0.3081. What about 9,999? The answer will be the same, 9,999. Now, let us delete this. Let us wrap this and have something new. Round off the following numbers, these particular given numbers, to how many significant figure? To 3 significant figure. Let's see. Press mode 3 times, then go to psi, gives us the range, press 3. Now, have your number 4201. Our answer will be 4200. That is to 3 significant figure. That is our answer. What about 0.3081? We shall have our answer as 0.308. That is our answer. Very much interesting, guys. What about 9,999? We shall have our answer as 1000. Very much interesting. If you didn't know, now you know. Teach others, and you will develop. So, leaving that, let's go to another part. That is part number 2. To round off to the nearest given decimal places. To what? To round off. To round off to the nearest. To the nearest given decimal places using a calculator. How can we do that one? Procedure number one. Press mode 3 times in your calculator. Press mode 3 times in your calculator. After having that, procedure number 2. Press 1, which is fix, and that fix is for decimal places. Press 1, which is fixed, which is for decimal places, which is for decimal places, which is for decimal places, which is for decimal places. Great, great. After having that, you will get fix, and we have a range 0 to 9, which means to what or how many decimal places have you been asked in the question. Then press. If it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth and so on decimal places, just press number 4. Then press the number you have been told to express to certain decimal places. So let us use the previous examples. Let us have the previous examples. So the previous examples, we had our 4201, 4201, 0.3081, and we have 9,999. Now, having 4201, let's come up with a question like this way. Round off the following numbers to 2 decimal places. Round off the following numbers to 2 decimal places. To 2 decimal places. Now, 4201. You see, I understand for those people who read a lot. Like you have chemistry, you have biology, you have physics, you have mathematics again. Having 4201 rounded off to 2 decimal places will be difficult for that particular student. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. Such student will start questioning like 4201 to 2 decimal places. There must be an error in this question. Yet, the question is just right. But now the student reasons a lot. Why? Because the brain is overloaded. So, having this other procedure too, it will be very much okay for that particular student, So let's start. So press your mode 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Then we'll have, instead of now having 2 for significant figure that is psi, let us have 1 fixed, which is for decimal places. After having that, it will display this fix that range. Then we have come up with the question to how many decimal places? To 2 decimal places. 2 decimal places, then press 2. After having 2, press your number. Let's start with 4201. 4201. Our answer will be what, guys? 4201.00. Remember 0.00, those things are important. How about 0.3081? Our answer will be 0.31. How about 9,999? Our answer will be 9,999.00. Very much easy, very much flowing, just like that. Let us try another part using the same numbers. Round off the following numbers to what? To 3 decimal places. To 3 decimal places. We have 4201. Our answer will be 4,201.00. How about this? 0.308. How about this? 9,999.000. You can try out using other numbers or more examples from your book. Now, I want you to listen. I want you to listen. Someone might be asking, Francis, how about truncating a number? Why? Can we use a calculator to truncate a number to the nearest, maybe decimal places, significant figures? I have no idea. I have no idea. But let us try number 3. Let's try number 3. Number 3. Now, the number 3 to do with the norm, nothing can work. Nothing can work when it comes to truncating a number. So listen. In such cases of truncating numbers to various significant figures or decimal places, you are limited to use a calculator. Ask me why. Because a calculator does not understand what truncation is. Alright? I've just completed it. That's it. Nishasema, even the equal. So you are limited to use a calculator. Reason being, a calculator does not understand what truncation is. The truncation thing has not been programmed in a calculator. Okay, let's have our last talk before I end my session, which ends in 5 minutes from now. According to my experience, there are 2 types of approximation and errors, and that is where we shall begin to coming in our next lesson. So, what are these 2 types of approximation and errors? Guys, what are these 2 types of approximation and errors? Number 1, and by the way, you won't come across with what I'm teaching you here in any book. Hata uende wapi hautakutana nazo. But believe me, I'm telling you what I've sat down and what I've analyzed. So, number 1, we have open approximation. Open approximation. And errors. Open approximation and errors. Open approximation and errors. Number 2, we have knowledge. Knowledge approximation and errors. Knowledge approximation and errors. Coming next lesson, we shall discuss why did I decided to name them this, like open knowledge. Why? So follow up in the next video. I thank you for watching and being with me till the end of our lesson. Thank you, and thank you very much.